Hi Red Lobster, my name is Chris and I'm submitting this video on behalf of your two biggest fans, my parents. These two live for endless shrimp, and have had a love affair with your restaurant spanning several decades and at least 10 states. First there's my dad, a 69-year-old retired Army helicopter pilot who's never met a crustacean he hasn't liked. Mom's a retired secretary, who's been my dad's restaurant wingman for over 44 years. Together they have 5 kids and 8 grandkids. They raised us to love seafood, and with one notable exception, everyone's in on the action, including the dog. Unfortunately, we're all pretty scattered, but when we do get together, endless shrimp is always part of the visit. My parents take their visits to Red Lobster very seriously. How seriously, you ask? First, they make the 170-mile, 4-hour round trip from their home in Idaho to the nearest Red Lobster in Layton, Utah at least once a month, not counting special trips when the kids visit. Only serious illness can keep them away, and I'm not even joking. Second, Dad makes it a point to call each of the kids to remind us when endless shrimp has begun, just so that we don't miss it. And finally, my dad has an endless shrimp eating strategy that he's been refining for at least the last 20 years. First, he'll sweet-talk the hostess when he arrives so that he can get multiple dishes brought out at once instead of having to wait for one at a time. Second, he doesn't waste his appetite on the filling varieties. He's broken down the science of eating shrimp, so much so that he knows exactly which varieties will foam up the fastest, and those dishes eventually get eliminated from the lineup. He'll even risk sore fingers from peeling off the hot breading so that he can eat more. Third, he uses his wingman. Long after my mom is full, my dad will continue to have her order just so that he won't have to wait as long for his next refill. And finally, he keeps eating for as long as it takes. Twice my dad has kept eating for so long after the rest of us have stopped that my brother-in-law has fallen asleep in the booth. I refer to him as the Remorseless eating machine since he perfectly reenacts a scene from The Simpsons. He recently told me that he personally averages about 120 shrimp per visit and lamented that it's not what it used to be. We're a Red Lobster family, and thanks to diehards like my parents, your restaurant will never go out of business. So cast them in your Shrimp Fest commercial. You will not be disappointed.